Question based on Hindu newspaper 9/4/2020. First question. Arrange the following water bodies in Southeast Asia from north to south. First, South China Sea, and second, East China Sea, and third, Yellow Sea, and fourth, Bohai Sea. Option A 4, 3, 2, 1. Option B 4, 2, 3, 1. Option C 4, 1, 2, 3. And option D 3, 4, 2, 1. Answer is option A. And second question, consider the following statements with respect to the National Board of Wildlife (NBWL). First, it is chaired by Prime Minister. And second, it is statutory organization. And third, no alteration of boundaries in national parks and wildlife sanctuaries can be done without approval of the NBWL. And fourth, its recommendations are binding on the central government while farming policies and measures for conservation of wildlife in the country. Which of the given statement or statements is or are correct? Option A, second and three only. Option B, 1 and 2 and 3 only. Option C, 2 and 3 and 4 only. Option D, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Answer is option B. Explanation. The National Board of Wildlife is chaired by the Prime Minister. The National Board for Wildlife is an statutory organization constituted under the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. No alteration of boundaries in national parks and wildlife sanctuaries can be done without approval of the NBWL. Its role is advisory in nature and advises the central government of farming policies and measures for conservation of wildlife in the country. Question number 3. Consider the following statements about Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad. First, he was the youngest person to serve as President of Indian National Congress, and second, he founded the Indian Council for Cultural Relations, and third, he was independent India's first education minister. Which of the given statements is or are correct? Option A, second and third only, and option B, third only, and option C, 1 and 2 only, option D, 1 and 2 and 3. Answer is option D. Explanation. Born on 11 November 1888 and died on 22 February 1958, Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad was a senior Muslim leader of the Indian National Congress during the Indian independence movement. In 1923, at the age of 35, he became the youngest person to serve as president of the Indian National Congress. He was independent India's first education minister. The Indian Council for Cultural Relations was founded in 1950 by Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad. Question number 4. Consider the following statements with respect to National Tiger Conservation Authority (NTCA). NTCA is a statutory board under the Union Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. And second, the annual report prepared by NTCA has to be laid in the Parliament along with the audit report. And third, NTCA is chaired by the Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Which of the given statement or statements is or are correct? Option A, 1 only. Option B, 2 only. Option C, 1 and 3 only. Option D, none of the above. Answer D, none of the above. Explanation. The National Tiger Conservation Authority (NTCA) is a statutory body under the Union Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. NTCA is chaired by the Minister of Environment, Forest, Climate Change. The National Tiger Conservation Authority would be required to prepare an annual report which would be led in the Parliament along with the audit report.